Hello, today I'm going to introduce a book, everyone, Antifragile by Nassim Taleb, affectionately known by many as Taleb himself. Let's discuss the word fragile. When we speak of fragility, it usually conjures images of weakness, susceptibility to influence, or vulnerability to harm. For instance, a glass bottle shattering upon impact with the ground, or a candle extinguished by a mere puff of wind. These instances embody fragility. Now, what's the opposite of fragile? You might think of terms like strong, tough, or solid, such as a large rock that remains unscathed when dropped. However, the author argues that these are not the true antonyms of fragility. Strength merely implies that an object remains unchanged under stress. It isn't harmed. True anti-fragility is when something, after being dropped or hit with external forces, not only resists damage, but actually improves, gets better, stronger. It's like our muscles, which, when subjected to the strains and tears of weight training at the gym, recover after proper rest and grow stronger to prepare for future strain. This quality is the essence of anti-fragility. In short, anti-fragility is a concept where one becomes stronger through pressure, setbacks, or uncertainties. I'll be sharing key points from the book, providing insights that I hope will be thought-provoking for you. The Black Swan events that expose our fragility are covered in another famous book by Taleb called The Black Swan. These events are the unprecedented, the unpredictable happenings we never thought possible, like the 9/11 attacks, the 2008 financial crisis, and the recent COVID-19 pandemic. Why are they called Black Swan events? The term comes from a 17th century European belief that all swans were white because they had never seen anything but. This held as a truth until the discovery of black swans in Australia, an encounter that overturned centuries of certainty and became the emblem for unexpected occurrences in our world. Our lives are rife with personal black swan events, like being late to an airport because of an unexpected traffic jam, leading to a cascade of disrupted plans. We, humans, are inclined to predict and control everything. Yet surprises make us fragile, confused, or even irrational when things fall outside our control. It thus becomes crucial to develop anti-fragility, to visualize the worst-case scenario. The anxiety and unease from uncertainty can be paralyzing. The fear of loss and failure can overshadow the happiness of gain. By constantly worrying about what we might lose or what could go wrong, these negative emotions can amplify and even become debilitating. The author shares an effective coping strategy, mental rehearsal for worst-case scenarios. Question yourself, what is the worst that could happen? Imagining it in detail can emotionally prepare you and bring a certain peace, thereby fortifying yourself for any future hardships. As a former trader, Taleb himself practiced this mental exercise, starting each day by considering the worst outcomes. This allowed him to act decisively and fearlessly, making him believe that this mental adjustment is more potent than regular psychotherapy. By understanding the worst possible outcomes, we can face the uncertainties of the day with composure and direct our energy to overcoming challenges rather than fretting. Moreover, often the actual events are not as bad as imagined, making small troubles seem trivial in comparison. And if the day brings good fortune, the positive outcomes feel even more joyful and appreciated. Blind optimism is unrealistic. It's healthier to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. This approach enables a serene acceptance of life's volatility, embodying antifragile thinking and embracing life's uncertainties. People often mistake stability for safety, not realizing that perceived steadiness can harbor immense fragility. A single black swan event can have tremendous repercussions and irreversible effects. Consider Mr. A, whose secure corporate job vanished overnight during a financial crisis, leaving him at 50+ with dim prospects. Conversely, the fluctuating income of Mr. B, a cab driver, kept him learning, adapting, and open to unexpected opportunities, like the lucrative cross-country ride to a wedding. The point of anti-fragility lies in recognizing that a certain level of stress and randomness is beneficial. Whether in jobs, finance, or decisions, it changes your mindset when facing pressures. Knowing that setbacks and failures help you grow and improve. As Nietzsche said, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." The author introduces a method to tackle uncertainty called the barbell strategy. Balancing extremes, conservative on one end and risky, but potentially high reward on the other. This thought method can be applied widely, such as a young entrepreneur, experimenting with a side hustle while maintaining a job, minimizing risk while allowing for potential gain. Finally, the profound takeaway from these two books is to embrace the inherent uncertainty of our world. We must forgo stubbornness, arrogance, or excessive pessimism, and instead, exhibit empathy and humility for a more fulfilling journey. To leave with a thought from The Black Swan: why do we let trivial disappointments trouble us when simply being alive is so incredibly fortunate? Our existence is like a dust speck beside a planet a billion times larger than Earth. We should cherish our existence, as miraculous as a grand black swan event itself. That's it for today. I hope this video offers you valuable takeaways to apply to your life.